Welcome back. All right, so some news of the day for all you fine people on the internet. Just a quick video here. As it's been quiet so far, but it feels like things really could pick up at any point. And at any rate, it will tomorrow because tomorrow is free agent day. So we'll see who gets qualified, who doesn't. There's some discussions of that so far, but nothing major. So Corey Perry signs a one-year deal with Chicago. This was rumored to be coming last night. It has been finalized. It is a $4 million contract. So for the Chicago Blackhawks, a team with tons of cap space, they are spending it quickly. I will agree with media that it feels like they're spending it quickly. And $4 million for Perry with what he provides at this point in his career, it's a lot. So unless he's going to have a bounce back year production-wise from what he had this past season in Tampa, it does feel like it's a lot of money. But maybe they're just viewing this as, well, we can retain half at the deadline. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Corey Perry and with Chicago. But he will be a Chicago Blackhawk in October. The Winnipeg Jets making some news today. They have opted to buy out Blake Wheeler. He's been on the trade block for a while. I'm guessing there weren't any takers. This means putting him on unconditional waivers today, which they have done. Blake Wheeler's already put out a video thanking the Jets and their fans for having been a Jet the entire time since their return from Atlanta. So they're buying him out. There are some teams that are interested in him as a free agent. Darren Drager reports the Stars are amongst those teams that are interested. He would probably fit in decently with the Stars for the right cap hit. But he's 35. You're gonna put him on a line with Ben, maybe with Pavelski. Dallas has some really good young players. They have some very good veterans. I guess they could add another veteran. We'll see what happens there. No qualifying offer for Jesse Puljujarvi. And what's interesting is part of the reason why. So he recently had double hip surgery. Now, as has been mentioned before, if you have a problem with your hips, you're going to have a problem skating. So I wonder how much this impacted him this past year. This might explain his issues with production, right? So Puljujarvi won't get a qualifying offer from Carolina, meaning he will hit the market tomorrow. I don't think he gets signed. The same answer I've been giving with Patrick Kane. Kane having hip surgery, I think until his hip is better, I don't know that teams are going to take that chance. We shall see. We'll find out tomorrow whether or not they do. But it is going to be difficult for Puljujarvi after having double hip surgery. And we'll see, right? Again, teams have signed players during the season. You have the professional tryouts that come around in September as well. So if Kane or Puljujarvi are able to come back around that time, maybe, but projections are that it will be a while for Puljujarvi. This will take some rehab before he's going to be able to get back out there and play. Also, Elliot Friedman reporting that Fast is going to be sticking around with the Carolina Hurricanes. So if you're a fan of Jesper Fast, good news. It looks like he will be sticking around with Carolina, and we'll see what the cap hit on that ends up looking like. I am assuming there will be signings. There will be news during the day. There will be time for me to be back here in front of all you fine people and talking about other signings. Tyler Bertuzzi, it looks like we'll be headed to the free agent market tomorrow. There was a lot of speculation about whether or not trading Hall meant they were trying to keep Bertuzzi, and I'm sure they tried. But again, I cannot be angry with a player for deciding, I'm only 48 hours away from hitting the market anyways, which is what Bertuzzi would have been, right? Yesterday and saying, you know what, I'm going to hit the market. I want to see what's out there. It doesn't mean he doesn't re-sign in Boston. The one concern I've had with Bertuzzi is that he did have a rough season with Detroit before the trade to Boston. He played better in Boston, but I would get nervous about a large cap hit for him because, he did have injury problems this past season. His overall production wasn't great. And so while he had that good run with Boston, would he be able to maintain that, sustain that into next season? That's where I would get a little bit concerned. But hey, we'll see what happens. Maybe Bertuzzi does end up re-signing in Boston after. We will find out tomorrow, is my guess. So hopefully everybody will be here for that live stream then. The live streams for both round 1 and for rounds 2 through, I think it was 5 when we shut down the live stream yesterday. Both those live streams did very, very well. So looking forward to seeing everybody on Free Agent Day, and keeping in mind that's on a Saturday. So I'm expecting that live stream will probably have a lot more people in attendance than the ones on Wednesday and Thursday just because work, right? But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Where do you think Wheeler lands? Where do you think Bertuzzi lands? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.